So look, there's been a lot of spicy talk from the Smith household, the the Pinkett Smith household. You know what I'm saying? It's been a little bit crazy, bro. It's been a little bit crazy. So this tweet went viral. This went viral everywhere, man. This was absolutely hilarious. So this was going crazy everywhere. Okay, I mean, this is hilarious, right? Not just the picture, obviously the last known picture of Tupac Shakur alive with Suge Knight in the car. And he's gone ahead and photoshopped Jada Pinkett Smith giving some sloppy toppy to Tupac here. And 50 Cent shared this picture with the caption, "Thug life, Jada in New York looking for Puffy. Lol, you think you're going to get away with this?" There are no words, man. There are no words. But so basically 50's been just going in on her, okay? And there's other stuff too. He's been sharing a lot of clips, a lot of links. They showed this one. They say, "Never say never, but I ain't never getting caught up in no shit like this. Don't even say marriage to me. F that." Now, I don't know what this clip's going to be, but I have a feeling it's going to be pretty damning on Will Smith and Jada Pinkett's marriage. Because the joke is, if you didn't know, the joke is basically that Jada Pinkett Smith has always been obsessed with Tupac, and her disastrous marriage, marred by cuckoldery and Oscar slaps to Will Smith, has basically been in tatters because Jada has always truly been in love with Tupac. And, you know what I'm saying, Will Smith could never quite live up to that thug life that she was promised. But let's check out this clip. 50 Cent's just been trolling and just posting all sorts of stuff aimed at Jada.
Jada Pinkett Smith, that's fucked up. Let's talk about the role of a wife. At least from the perspective of just sparing him. I'm not getting in the right and wrong. It's none of my business. I don't know about them. I don't want to know. But I know that it is uncomfortable and grotesquely unfair to emasculate your husband publicly. Publicly. He's Will Smith. How much smaller do you want to make him? How much? I mean, damn. Come on, Jada. This is wrong. You can't do this. You can't treat that man like that.
So I think a big part of this is a lot of the revelations about Jada and Will's relationship that have come out, and I think she's released an autobiography. But there's been a lot of tidbits of information coming out around this, including this that 50 Cent helpfully shared for us. Jada Pinkett Smith revealed that she sold a lot of crack as a teenager, okay? Free Will Smith, apparently. So I got a whole bunch of throwback clips basically about this, but the crux of it is that Jada essentially was in a relationship with Tupac Shakur, or she was at least very close to Tupac Shakur, and this has just led to her basically just having this thirst for a thug life, man.
You talk a lot about Tupac Shakur.
Yeah, the relationship with Tupac. How did you guys meet? What was the beginning of that relationship like?
We met in high school, right, in the 10th grade. Immediately we had, an instant connection. And I really get to, I'm so glad that I get to really talk about our friendship in depth, because a lot of people think that Tupac and I had a romantic relationship, and we did not. I really want to stress that.
Yes.
We did not have a romantic relationship, even though we were really close. And I think once people read the book, they'll really understand why we were so close.
You were like family.
We were like family. We both had mothers who struggled with substance. And we really tried to compensate for what we weren't getting at home in our friendship with one another.
A recent arrest and his murder. What are your feelings on it?
I'm hoping that we can get more. That gentle person.
It's so fascinating.
So there's been a lot of interesting like Tupac and Jada moments over the years, from that time when they were platonically friends, of course. But there's been a lot of kind of like history between these two. So hang on, I'm trying to hear this music. Okay, let me mute this. So this is like a compilation, like a montage of Pac and Jada moments. You know what I mean? It's a lot going on, man. I'm saying there's a very extensive history. It's been interesting because I haven't actually checked out Jada's new book, but I have been listening to the Will Smith autobiography on an audiobook, and that shit's fire, I gotta say. It's been absolutely slapping. Like, hearing about all the old Will Smith stories from, like, back in the day, the Fresh Prince days, like, all the success that he was having, the ups and downs, like him coming up, being a rapper, blowing up, winning a Grammy, falling off. It's been super interesting. So, you know what I'm saying? I don't think Jada's come into the story where I'm at in the biography yet, but look, man, she's about that thug life. About that thug life. He's crept up here. Look, come on, you ain't going to tell me they're platonic friends. Ain't no way you're going to tell me they were platonic friends from that. That's crazy. About them rapping together, bro. He was getting sturdy back in the day. My God. Hang on. Tupac been getting sturdy. Tupac been getting sturdy on him. Bro, Tupac been walking. He's the OG. And Jada doing their thing.
You know, theater, ballet.
Loves his ballet.
Types of music. Songs that became the soundtrack to my life. I would have been a total these days.
I need money. I used to be a stick up.
L to the J. What's happening, baby?
Piccolo, what are you doing here?
I just thought I'd pop in and see what's up with my girl and whatnot. I don't mind sharing the bunk with you like the old days, baby.
My first name is not Ho, and my last name surely ain't Tell.
Ooh. Well, maybe I'll be down to scoop you up later in life if you ain't all shriveled up. Be like Ozzie Davis and Ruby D.
Pick, you know you always got a place in my heart. But you know the times.
Yeah, well, you just make sure to quiet.
Pick.
I can't look.
No, you lost those privileges.
I still feel the magic.
I don't care.
Quarter, Jada Pinkett. Jada is my heart. You know what I mean? She will be my friend for my whole life. Well, maybe I'll be down to scoop you up. You ain't on Ruby.
You need to right now. That Jada, you okay? Get here when he'd been shot before. Fine. Like a cat. Like 9 lives. Mother knocks on the hotel door. Will opens it. As soon as I see her face.
Man, you know, they had a special bond. Clearly, they had a very close special bond. So, you know, Jada's talked about Tupac a lot of times in a lot of things.
You know, talk about my relationship with Pac and trying to figure that out, you know, and that was a huge loss in my life.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Because he was one of those people that I expected to be here. And my upset is more anger.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because I feel that he left me. And I know that's not true. And it's a very selfish way to think about it, but I really did believe that he was going to be here for the long run.
Bruh, come on, man. Talking about he left me. Bro, he got shot up, bro. He didn't have a choice. Tupac was not happy about the outcome of that situation, quite frankly, bro. Putting the blame on the wrong person there.
We definitely had this beautiful closeness that was really intimate, but never physically intimate.
Jada Pinkett Smith is recalling the most emotional memories of her connection with Tupac Shakur. The actress reflected on Tupac's lasting presence in her life on the October 16th
The most disgusting kiss.
Podcast of why they're in romantic that they want.
And he kisses me, and it's the most disgusting kiss between us both. I mean, he pulled back just like, and I pulled back, and I was like, see, dummy, you know, and from there it was just like, and then there was one more time he kissed me, and it was just like, dude, doesn't work.
Jada remembered.
Bruh, come on, man, that's cap. Tupac had the moves, man.
Huge fight. Huge. We had
last time they spoke.
Yeah, we had a huge fight. Huge. It was one of the biggest fights we had ever had. And it was about how he had been living. We had a magnanimous, I mean, it was just beyond two of us, just at each other. And I was just like, that. I'm not calling him this time. He's going to have to call me. I really took for granted that he would be living forever. Like, he had already survived so much. Like, I looked at Pac as being invincible at this point.
That
was the last time I spoke to him. That was the last time I spoke to him.
So look, I'm going to hit you with the twist now, okay? Unconfirmed reports. Jada Pinkett accused of lying about Tupac. So look, let me just read you this article. All of this stuff about her and the relationship with Tupac. People saying there's a lot of it's capped. So look, with the release of her upcoming memoir, Worthy, on October the 17th, I don't know where to start with that one. Jada Pinkett Smith has been sharing snippets for fans to get their teeth into. One such tidbit includes a big revelation about Tupac Shakur, with the 52-year-old actress claiming that the rapper proposed to her in 1995, describing the legendary artist as her soulmate. Apparently, Shakur popped the question while he was imprisoned on Rikers Island. However, a fan claims that the Nutty Professor star is lying, sharing the reasons why in a TikTok video, and she later told Newsweek what drove her to make the video, using some choice words to criticize Pinkett Smith. They said, Jada's lying, and I have the timeline to prove it. I cannot handle these effing lies anymore. So let's have a look, man. Could be cat. They really just linked me to TikTok. Okay, that's L. That's L. Where did the article go? Derailing the stream with a bad link. L. It's tragic.
Jada's lying, and I have the timeline to prove it. And I'm literally in the middle of moving. That's why I look raggedy. But I cannot handle these fucking lies anymore. Jada is currently on her Pay Attention to Me tour, and she is making all these wild claims, including that Tupac proposed to her while he was at Rikers. Really? The math isn't mathing, so let's take a look. Tupac was convicted of sexual assault charges on February 8th, 1995. From there, he was sent to Rikers Prison, only to be transferred less than a month later to Clinton Correctional Facility. And she specifically said she went to see him. This was not on the phone.
When I go to see him in Rikers, probably one of the more painful parts, seeing him there.
She slipped up and got the prison wrong, man. It's not a good look.
The condition that he was in and having to leave him there.
Cool. So prior to going into Rikers, Tupac already had a girlfriend named Keisha. He proposed to Keisha, her words, in a September 2011 interview. He proposed to Keisha before he even went into prison. They were already engaged. They got married in April. And in the time that he got sentenced and was taken to prison, Keisha actually moved closer to be by him and be by the prison and saw him on a near daily basis.
When he asked me to get married, he was at Rikers.
So you're telling me that in the
Stop the cat.
The 3 to 4 week window that he was at Rikers, engaged to another woman who had moved closer to the prison and was there almost every day, Tupac proposed to Jada. But hey, Jess, you might be saying to yourself, Tupac wasn't known to be a one-woman man. He was no angel. Fair enough. Let's see where Jada was during February of 1995, which was, as we've already established, the only time she would have been able to see Tupac at Rikers since he was only there for less than a month. You see, Jada had already met Will Smith in 1994 on the set.
No. She'd already met Will. Don't tell me she was with Will Smith.
A Fresh Prince for Bel-Air. But Will Smith was married, and so nothing happened between them. But in February of 1995, Will Smith was served divorce papers by his wife. 5 days later, on February 19th, Will called Jada and said, "Are you single?" And she said, "Yep." Will said, "We're together now." Jada said, "Cool." And she immediately flew to LA. She flew so immediately that when he called her, she was in Maryland at a brand new house she bought. And she never spent a single night in her new house. That's how immediately she flew to LA.
She belongs to the streets. People, I don't even know where to begin, but bro, that's what they're saying, man. That's what Jess the prequel does Miami. She's saying it's cap. She's saying it's all cap. Crazy story, man. 50 Cent set the internet on fire with that tweet, and it was hilarious. But bro, shit's outrageous at this point. Absolutely crazy. So yeah, man, you know, there's been a lot going on with that, a lot going on with the Jada Pinkett Smith to Tupac murder. But let me move on to something else now.